Last week about the protesters. There was lots to talk about the protesters, and the language is what I want to focus on just briefly. These protests, albeit there are ugly elements of them, but there are also some of our most vulnerable whānau and tamariki there as well. Protests that have grown in size. Do you think helping the cause of trying to shut them down, using language like river of filth and ferals, do you think that's helped the issue?
That is not being my language.
No, you're the senior ministers.
But again, what I have been very clear on is that, what we've seen outside has moved from a protest into illegal activity. And I think we can all agree on that. The point has been made and it is time to go home. There are children out there, and I'm deeply uncomfortable about that. They've been there for weeks. It is not an environment for kids. It is time to go home. And again, I will keep speaking to every New Zealander. The vast majority would understand that with 2,500 cases yesterday, we do have a rough few weeks ahead of us. We need to get through that, but there's also light, and we will keep changing and easing the protections that have kept us all so safe. And we shouldn't forget, Ryan, our response has saved so many lives, and that has been at the core of what we've been trying to do. And there will be people who won't agree with that, but ultimately, I think we can acknowledge that those decisions have saved possibly the lives of people they may even know.
Just very quickly, coming back to the question, Prime Minister, do you condone the ferals and the river of filth comments by your senior ministers?
I don't condone the illegal activity outside.
What about your ministers?
Again, Ryan, without going into, I'm not going to delve into the context of the comments that other people have made. I am going to own every word that I share and make. It is illegal. It needs to be moved on. We need to move on from this period right now and get on and focusing on the pandemic that is in front of all of us.